Hello and welcome back to our Talking Tip Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about one of our first talk-in readiness skills, which is reacting to the environment. So this means that a baby or a child notices something in their home, like a sound or a light or something like a sensory touch, and then they're reacting to it. So this could look like turning your head to a noise, your eyes widening when the lights get brighter, looking at a parent when they enter a room because they're talking or you hear their footsteps, reaching for toys when they're near you, or getting more excited when a parent starts to sing. Questions you can ask yourself to decide if your child reacts to the environment are: do they notice when things happen, like somebody enters a room or there's a loud noise? Is their diaper being changed? Do they alert to loud noises? Do they explore their world by looking, listening, touching things? Do they hold toys? Do they try to play with them? Do they try to bring things to their mouth? These are all some questions you can think. Is my child reacting to their environment? This milestone is something that we look for in all babies as soon as they're born. This is something as simple as when we're changing their diaper, they start to cry. That shows us that they're reacting to something that's going on around them, and they're taking in that sensory of the cold or taking the diaper off, and it's making them upset. That's their reaction. So this shows us that their eyes, their ears, their hands, their body is getting information, and then it's going up to their brain. Their brain is working, it's learning, and it's reacting. This sets the stage for almost all skills that later that are going to be able to be developed, like the way they think, they learn, they remember, how they pay attention, all of the developmental skills that they're going to learn from here. This is our base. This is our our base of a skill. The first thing that we look for when you're talking to your pediatrician or other people and we're looking back at your child's milestones, the first thing we're going to ask is, when did they notice sound? So when did they start noticing sound or a light, or when was their first smile? Those are all things that show us that a child is reacting to the environment. So if you think your child needs to work on improving this skill or their ability to react, some simple things that you can do is just playing with a mirror. So holding them up to the mirror, seeing if they notice how the light reflects off. It's great because it's not a bright light. It's not something shining in their eyes, but it's also, again, lots of many different colors and lights. It's also getting them to be able to look at your face and their face and reacting to facial expressions. They can play with mobiles above their bed, so watching it spin, listening to the music. Crib soothers, which have music and usually something that kind of moves inside of it. Playing with toys that light up and make music are great. Toys that they can hold and grasp, like little rattles, blocks. Sometimes blocks have those rattles inside them that are soft that they can grab and shake that make noise. Usually the little balls that have mirrors on them too. Just playing with different teethers for different sensory input too in their mouth. Bumpy teethers, frozen teethers, those different kinds of things. Seeing how they react to them, singing songs and having them facing towards you on their lap, having them bounce up and down on your lap, just having them watch your face, singing during bath times or meal times, making funny noises as you feed them. Anything that's getting their attention so that then you can see that reaction. Another important thing about reacting to the environment is just staying near your child. So making sure they're around different sensory stimulation and getting stimulated by different things, like they're getting to touch and feel and taste. We want them to have all of those different experiences. So limiting TV and tablet time is also important. While children often react to TV and tablets, we want that social interaction, and we want them to be able to experience things with different senses. A lot of times too, we notice that kids who are exposed to a lot of TV and tablet time, and we're talking, hours a day, that then they end up having difficulty with sensory regulation, emotions, and attention issues later in life. So we really want things that we're playing with, we're touching, we're seeing them, we're smelling them, we're hearing them, we're interacting with the other person there. So those are all great things that you can do at home to help your child react to the environment. Thank you for joining me today, and feel free to join us next week. We're going to be talking about responding to people and reacting to people. That's our next goal. So thank you for joining me today.